Hello and welcome to another SH Figuarts review. This is a Bandai web exclusive of Kamen Faiz's horse Orphnoch. I think I'm saying that right. So there it is. I actually got this figure a while ago. If you're on my Facebook page, you saw I did a little haul photo and this was in there. And for those who, a few of you who are actually waiting for the review of this, I'm sorry it took so long because I actually damaged it when I got out of the box. Sometimes I'm curious to look underneath the neck and stuff, so I pulled on the head and the little joint inside between the head and the upper neck snapped. So I had to replace it with another joint. Luckily, there are cheaper Ichigo figures now, and I bought quite a few of them. I got two spare Ichigos, or one spare now. One's used purely for spare parts, and one I was gonna paint yellow to turn to Shocker Rider because the Shocker Rider is like 800 Hong Kong dollars right now, and it's ridiculous because it's the same bloody mold as Ichigo Riders. But anyway, so I fixed it now, I guess. So here it is. The web exclusive box, couple shipping box, you see that, and here's the actual box, which is a pretty nice box overall, and a whole nice stone effect and stuff. It's pretty decent, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, all in all, pretty decent box. The whole stone effect is pretty nice. Bandai, Tamashii, web, and all the Toei logos, Faiz logo, all black and white, apart from the knees view right there. And if you do want to take a closer look at the box art, as well as photo shoot the figure, and also a photo of the instruction manual, please feel free to head over to the Flickr link or video, or Facebook link in the video description below. And here's the instruction sheet. Nothing too special here because, you know, he's a monster after all, and not too much going on. He's a monster, but he's also a main character, and the actor did pass away, and he's also Kamen Rider Orga, which the figure is finally coming out. It was teased a long time ago, and I was thinking, oh, does this mean they're not going to release the figure now because the actor recently passed away, and it would be in bad taste to release it? But no, they just run ahead of schedule and stuff, and I guess that figure will definitely sell like hotcakes when it comes out because, like I said, the actor recently passed away, and Faiz has had a pretty big part in the past two Kamen Rider Taisen movies, so that would definitely boost the sales of that figure. So I'm warning you right now, if you want to pick up Orga, you probably need to pick it up as soon as it comes out. I think sometime next year. Please, no, actually no. I think December or next month actually. So anyway, here he is. I actually had to. I chose between this and I do have Cherry Energy Arms now, but now when I was buying this, I was like, I'm gonna get one, this or Cherry Energy Arms. I think this one probably sold out first. Turns out I was wrong. The Cherry one sold out for a while until I can pick it up now. I guess people stocked up more of this because they were expecting it to sell more, but anyway, sort of similar to the older style SH Figuarts box where the plastic tray comes down a little bit, and I'm glad not all figures are going with this new smaller box design because, you know, for example, this one's pretty big, so I can't. Apart from the fists already on the figure, he has two spray open hands that are called two item holding hands. He has the shield right there and the sword. So we'll take a closer look at his accessories first. So a quick look at his sword, here. I do wonder if they'll release a horse pack so you can like ride a horse. That would be something. Interesting. Figma did release a brown and a white horse recently, and there's another company that's bringing out a horse at this scale, this figure scale, and it actually has it's like more detailed, a lot of different joints. It actually looks like it's got fur on it, unlike the Figma one, which is just sort of flat and cartoony. But I expect that other horse that's coming out soon to be very expensive. But anyway, very nice detail here, and the whole figure and every single piece has all of these really nice sort of stone finish to it. It's a very nice finish, and this sword is pretty hard plastic, so I'm not scared I'm going to break this. Obviously, if I did put a lot of force on it, I will break it, but I'm not going to do that because I'll be stupid. This thing costs money. And here's the shield again, very nice detail and texture on the front. On the inside, not so much. You got plastic molding circles there, very flimsy looking handlebar. Ugh. Yeah, this definitely does not look good in this angle. As for the figure itself, I replaced the joint, so hopefully that's okay. What I did was I got the neck joint from the Ichigo figure, removed the little swiveling joint and plugged it onto the swiveling joint in here, and then plugged the wall sockets in, and I hope it's okay. Seems okay. So double neck joint goes up, down, pointy horns. Do be careful with these. These are hard plastic, so they feel like they will snap if you drop it. Looking sideways, can't really look sideways. Didn't really look sideways before I broke it, so yeah, full rotation, down, up, and stuff. Ball socket shoulder, but very stiff. Arm goes up, full rotation here. Shoulder pad is actually attached to the arm, so there's a ball joint. I don't want to snap it, so I won't move it too much. Double elbow joint, but kind of limited because of the bulk of his arm. Joint, two ball joints. So up, down, sideways, sideways. Again, very limited because of his bulkiness, but he can rotate quite a lot. Ooh. Okay, leg goes back, forward, up. Not, I think full rotation. Yep, full rotation. There we go. Double knee joint. Foot goes up, back. Can't really go up too much because of this disc in the way. Toe goes up. Toe goes down. Sideways. So yeah, articulation is kind of limited on this guy, but in a way that it sort of makes sense, I guess, because he's so bulky. This character is pretty nice to have. There hasn't been that many villain character SH Figuarts yet. We're getting more and more of them, and that's pretty cool. But usually it's only reserved for like the final boss of the series, for example. He's sort of a final boss, but for the most part, usually the Figuarts are produced, reserved to the actual heroes, the Kamen Riders, or Shadow Moon, almost like a special case. And then with the more recent series, as with Drive, Gaim, and even back to Double, for example, we're getting more and more villains, and that's pretty good, because what's the point of having a bunch of hero characters if they don't have villains to fight? I'm still waiting for the eventual Shocker Leader Figuarts to be released, and I think they'll do that. It's taking some time, but again, it's pretty nice to have a enemy character. Well, he's not really a villain, but I'm not going to spoil the show for you if you haven't seen it. He's a kind of villain, so it's just nice to have anyway. And the quality of the figure overall, it's actually pretty nice. The way they've painted him is actually very simple for them to produce, but it's effective and it does look good. He's got that whole stone effect going on. It does look a bit soft, but that kind of fits the style of the suit in the show, because the suit, of course, was also soft. There wasn't an actor actually wearing rocks and stuff all over him. So yeah, it kind of makes sense. It does look like the suit in the show, and I'm fine with that. The hair on top of the helmet is also pretty good and has a little bit of finish to it, so that's nice as well. The shield and sword do look good on the front, but the shield does look very tacky on the back, and I'm not happy with that, especially how expensive Tamashii Work exclusives are, even without counting the middlemen fees and stuff. But overall, he's a pretty good figure. He's very bulky. He's overall very solid as well. So if you like a figure with lots of articulation, something to mess around with very easily, this isn't a figure for you. But if you like the more serious and more bulky and a more sort of, how do you say, the more fragile SH Figuarts, then this is for you. This is less of a toy, more of a display piece. Most SH Figuarts are display pieces, but in the past there has been quite a lot of SH Figuarts that feel more like toys than just collector's items. For example, the early Cougar figures or Agito figures, those are, you can move them around a lot more without worry about breaking them. This one you do have to be more gentle with. Especially how I sort of snapped the neck joint. Oops. So yeah, I can recommend this to Faiz fans only. This is seriously more of a collector's figure than something a general Kamen Rider or SH Figuart collector would pick up. This is definitely for the hardcore Faiz fans. And of course, he does not have the horse bit, the horse body, because he can do a second transformation where he's like a what do you call those people with the horseback? I forgot what you call them, but centaurs. He's got a centaur build, which we don't have. They probably won't release that anymore, because it's either released this now all in one go or not. So they're not going to do that. So unfortunately we don't have that, but we do have a pretty decent figure for a character that a lot of us miss if we're fans of Kamen Rider for many years, and it's just nice to have him beat done, right about now. And eventually there'll be a new version of Faiz come out. I'll be really annoying, because I could have picked that up as well, because the old Faiz had some weird hit things. So yeah, here's hoping that they will release a few more characters from the Faiz series, just to have a few more figures for him to battle. It'll be pretty neat. And and I don't think it was in bad taste for them to release this character now, since the actor just died. I think it was just in the schedule anyway, because Faiz has appeared in the past 2 Tyson movies, and it just makes sense for them to release Faiz related merchandise when the character has returned to the films and appeared. Because it makes sense, the character appears and of course his merchandise would go up because the awareness and stuff. So I don't think it was bad taste for them to do that. So yeah. If you have enjoyed this video, please click the like button, the subscribe button, and of course share this video with other people you think who might enjoy it. You can support this channel by not watching with any ad blocks, or you can support it even further by heading over to the Patreon page and supporting me there. I appreciate it a lot, but you don't have to do that, you can just keep watching. And of course, every Kamen Rider that dies, they will not be forgotten, and as long as we remember them, they'll always be around. And even if they're not on this plane anymore, they will always be around. So to the actor who portrayed this horse character, and also Kamen Rider Orga, we will remember you when we rewatch the movie and the series. So, and if ever, 1 in a million chance that his family are watching, any actor or person who portrays something in geek culture and nerd culture, superheroes, sci-fi and stuff, they will always be remembered. Goodbye. Take care, have a nice day, and I'll see you soon.